Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Ron Guidry. And Siggy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. Pete Rose, the next to hit for the Reds.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That's outside.
Hey! Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. There's a swing and a drive. This looks like extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Pick off move to second, and he's back in there. Up the middle. Cano slinging it to first in time.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Now a chance for Tony Perez.
That's a ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one not close. Full count now. Foster, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Leadoff pitch. And ball four, two aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
And that drops in for a strike. Two on, two outs.
That's a really good take.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's the third out. Reds strand a couple. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in New York. And going for the Reds in this one, Smokey Don. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nope. Ball one.
What a stop. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Mantle matched a homer in his last game. Two down, nobody on. Just misses with that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
This one high in the air to left center. And that'll do it. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. No score. Back in New York. In now for the Reds, Eric Davis. That misses, and it's 1-0. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Late with the swing there. And it's even up. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Joey Otto.
Chases that one upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And he swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. And that skips in the dirt. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. His second of the year, and the Reds jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Got him. That's the third out. Reds get a blast from Suarez. It's now 1-0. This is Reds baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Yankees, Alex Rodriguez.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges.
Ball 2.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. And
Nope,
a foul
ball.
ball. The 2-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Davis on the move. Takes a tumble and he hangs on.
All right, kind of lost his balance at the end there and gave us a little flare, but that was a really nice job tracking it down, and that thing was sinking fast. If it gets by him, it was going to roll for a while.
That one fouled off.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Oh, great stop to first, and they get the out. Joe DiMaggio stepping in now for the Yankees.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a HOF series offensively, and a look at those numbers. There's a strike. Larkin thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Ball, that's
Really good
outside.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up and in, and it's 2-2. Next offering way upstairs. Got him looking, and that's 4 strikeouts. In the air, right field. Williams takes it in for the out.
Up next is
And there's 2 away.
catcher, number 5.
Here's the Reds
Johnny
catcher, Johnny Bench. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Ball. That's inside.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No question about this one. It's out of here. He nails one out to right. His 13th home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 down. So up next for New York, Robinson Cano. Foul ball there. Clips the corner. 0-2 now. He goes down looking. Cano not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now.
Hey! Ball. That's out.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground. And foul ball. Not close with that one. Ball 3. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Man at first. Now up as the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth.
Hey.
And ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to the left. Over to Perez. And that will end the inning. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. On to inning number 4. You're dialed into the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, so now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez.
That's a ball.
That one ripped, but foul. That's outside.
That's a ball.
3 balls and a strike.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that is in for a strike. And now it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Right through there for a strike. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. And the runner holds.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you
lead. It's 2-1.
mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swings through that one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
He
Now
made
a
it
check
safe.
on him at second. Back safely. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner at second here. One gone. He's trying for third. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Safe. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Fires to third, but he's back. The 1-0. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Right through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Fastball for a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering misses, and it's a full count. Reggie Sanders up next for the Reds. And a payoff pitch. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Slides for the stop. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out. Reds get a blast from Suarez. It's now 4-1. Back in the Bronx. And stepping in for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Going. Oh! A solo shot. His 21st of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
One down. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
In the air to left center. Davis should have this one 2 away now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the power hitting catcher. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Lined into left center, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Late on that fastball. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing, and he popped it up. Over near the wall. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. The Yankees with some action in their pen. Number 19, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And that drops in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Breaking ball inside. 2-2. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ron Guidry departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Number 19 on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Checks over to first, back safely. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Got him swinging.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Bench swings through it for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that is out of play. Man at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs, looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Ball inside.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, that's inside.
The count 2-1.
That's
just missed. George Foster on deck for Cincinnati. The 3-1. In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down.
New arm out of the bullpen, Andy Pettit.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Foster in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2 on, 2 outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Robinson Cano stepping in now for the Yankees.
Fans, remember that it's Friday night here at the ballpark. That means stick around after the game for another Fireworks Friday, presented by MLB the Show. The presentation will begin approximately 15 minutes after the final out, so be sure to stay in your seats following the game. Fans, summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information. Fans, since 1980, Make-A-Wish has granted life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. Children who have wishes granted build the emotional and physical strength needed to fight their medical condition. To help and support our cause, please visit us online at wish.org. Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com with you wherever you go? Then listen to the best of Major League Baseball when and how you want it through MLB.com podcasts. Whether it's fantasy information, minor league information, or the latest news and views from around baseball, MLB.com podcasts will keep you informed. Visit MLB.com/podcast and subscribe today. Fans, don't forget to enter our Big Seat Upgrade Raffle. You and your entire party could win the chance to sit right behind home plate. You can't get any closer to the action than that, all courtesy of your friends at MLB the Show. A reminder to those fans sitting in the lower levels behind home plate. If any of you decide to get on your cell phone and wave to your friends, you will be immediately subject to imprisonment of no less than 20 years. We thank you.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 1-1. That one ran inside, almost got him. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
All those numbers mean this offense is
on the inside corner for called strike 3.
Big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Payoff pitch. Line and a base hit into right. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Ball down.
Tough spot right here, a couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. Home run number 20 on the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 5-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that. It's so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
At the plate, Mickey Mantle. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Last half of inning number 5.